Hello, guys. Like it's usually my culture and tradition to say blessed, glorious, blissful day to you, depending on whatever you're watching and hearing me from. Welcome to my channel. Of course, it's Martin C channel, and of course, talk here to talk about sport, particularly, of course, as it happened the past week in the major league across Europe. This time around, this is coming all the way from the Seria A in Italy, of course. Yeah, of course, it was a case of a lesser opposition against a more superior opposition. In this case, was between, of course, the case of a like we say, giant killers was no other than the match between Como 90-07 against Torino. Of course, we know Torino is, of course, they are also a big side. Of course, they've done well and for years now they've maintained their place in the Serie A. Of course, Como not too long ago, some 2-3 seasons ago, were promoted from the Serie B to the Serie A, and they have been doing amazingly well. The tutorship of their manager, coach, the person of Cesc Fabregas, of course, is a legend of the, yeah, of course, in Spain and England also. He has played for vital clubs across the league in Europe. And of course, this time around, he's pulling out surprises week in, week out. Of course, last week, away to Lazio, Trump, over them 3 on reply goals. This time around, against Torino, that is usually, of course, so tenacious. Once they get most of their match, Torino is a drop. And this time around, of course, everything turned against them. Of course, it was a 6-0 scoreline, 6 on reply goal from Como. Of course, Como is used to normally, of course, they like have a balanced game, though they've been also been victorious against Torino 5-1 in their last matches. But of course, Torino is compared to the level and pedigree of Como. Torino is there. You can't take it away from them. But this time around, it was total dominance from the Como side. Of course, there are little known unknown players that Cesc Fabregas is just using to do wonders in this season. Yeah, of course, of course, those players, of course, it's clear that they have future. In a non-distant time, their name will begin to become a household name in world football. But of course, it's just what it is. This result stands, and Como, they are just there, both the mid-table position in the league and Torino below the mid-table. And of course, yeah, statistically shows that, yeah, Torino, Como was dominant possession. Yeah, of course, they were so dominant. Of course, every goal came during the regular play, and there was no counter-attack. So kudos to Como, and of course, kudos to Fabregas. He's a great coach. He has proved it time and time again that he is a great coach. And yeah, of course, he's just doing a yeoman's job for Como right now. So guys, yeah, follow and continue to share and like, and yeah, continue to talk more on lesser side pulling surprise victory against the superior side in the league across Europe. And yeah, follow, like, and share for more updates, guys. Thank you, love you, and God bless you.